Howdy folks, it's Ty Caspel here again, and it's time for the Samsung RadioShack 500 live from Texas Motor Speedway. Last week, we had a, we had a good finish. We had a good finish. We can, hang our hat proudly from Phoenix, and we fell back to 16th in standings after the miserable, or honestly, it was just a bad mistake at Las Vegas. But we moved up to 14th. We're only 217 behind. Jimmy Johnson, Bobby Labonte, some cats we did not really see last year. They're starting to get into the fold, but I tell you guys, you have to stay with Sterling Marlin if you're going to have any chance at the championship. Last year, a top 5 lock in terms of points was Mark Martin, and last year's champion. Well, as you can see, he's outside the top 15 in points. So we are so early in the season. Nothing is counted out. No one's out of it, no one's counted out. We got the Food City 500 is going to be after Texas, California, and Martinsville. I'm very, very looking forward to Texas. I'm not looking forward to Bristol, and I'm looking forward to California, but not Martinsville. Oh boy. We're going to be running, let's see. I don't know. What car do we want to run? We're going to run the normal one here. Alright, let's go to Fort Worth. Alright guys, so we get the poll for the Samsung RadioShack 500, which is extremely exciting because that's our second poll of the year. Definitely a little bit of shades of last year. I really want to get a win though. I want to get a win early because last year's first win came at Martinsville. And if we can get a win now, that means we're somewhat ahead of the competition compared to last year. So let's go out here and let's just try to get a good one, guys. Let's just go for it. Let's sit down. Pre-race ceremonies at Texas.
Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, and today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Samsung RadioShack 500. What's in store for these drivers today, Barney?
Well, finding the right spot to make a move at this track is tough, and doing it at the wrong time will cost you big time in the form of body damage. A slip-up, even for a minute, can send you banging off the walls before you know it.
Jeff Burton always gets around these speedways mighty fast in qualifying.
Jeff Burton.
Quick at these tracks. You're right. I look for him to start.
Burton gang, where you at?
Race 2. That crew has been working hard all week long.
Kevin Harvick, who's currently in the top 10 in points, will try to reach that next step.
Apologize for the noise. I'm going to give me some coffee.
A poor finish can quickly bounce you out of the top 10, but a win can gain you several positions, might even put you in the top 5. We'll see what happens.
I love some good warm coffee. Oh boy, Rick Michael Walter.
Pass all those cars on race day. I know I would prefer to start towards the front, and I'm sure he would too, but hey, he'll get there with some patience.
Engines are fired here at Texas Motor Speedway. It's me and, what is that? Todd Bodine? Wow. So, Todd Bodine is on the front row here at Texas. Imagine that. Well, it's race 5 of 2003. Roush went to victory lane at, what was it, Phoenix? Yeah, Phoenix. So last weekend, Roush got the victory, but I want to get the 99 Sitco Ford back into victory lane. Let's go for it, guys. I feel like this is probably our best shot all year long. Green flag at Texas. 33 lap event here. Car is going to be very loose. There's a big bump in turn 1, and turns 2, it's pretty good, and then turn 3 and 4, it's a little bit smoother. But entering turns 1 and 2, it's really rough. You have to kind of feather the throttle to make the car land. See, like it's not super easy landing in 3 and 4, but it's not the not the hardest thing in the world. It's kind of smooth, but when you go into 1 and 2, you'll see right here there's gonna be a big bump right there. Boom! You just tagged Jimmy Spencer of the Target Dodge. Meanwhile, Ken Schrader of the M&M's Pontiacs out front. Here's Tony Stewart trying to get some positions right now. Move up through the field. Oh boy, let me see if we can get underneath Todd Bodine, underneath looking. There we go. Definitely some new faces out front, which is why I love this game so much, is because you just see different guys in the top of the field. It's not always the same guys every year. The seasons, the teams, they do change, just like real NASCAR. Oh boy, that was a bad turn there. Car is just so loose in a straight line. We don't have the grip we need, but we do have the speed we need. I just want to go out here and win, guys. I really do. Like, I want to win. I want to win now, and I want to win badly. I felt like at Vegas we had a great shot to get a top 5 as we just slammed to Johnson. That bump there, man, it really hurts your corner entry. I just want to stay with the leaders, be able to get a good finish, but who knows? Maybe we can pull off a win. Who knows? We did win here last year. We won in the fall, and we won the road course, the inaugural Texas road course. We won it. So we swept the weekend here in Fort Worth. Actually won the last 3 races in a row in 2002. We won the Texas road course. We won the... Actually, no. Did we? I think the Texas race came... Okay. I'm not sure. But I do know we won the Texas race, the Texas road course, and we won Homestead. I thought Rockingham came after Texas, so maybe it wasn't 3 in a row. I don't remember. Anyhow, I'm going to drive this race car around here. Right now, we're just in the top 5, but one thing's for sure is that Home Depot Pontiac is just so fast. He's already carved his way through the field up into the lead. And here comes Dale Jr. right behind us. Todd Bodine has fell off the pace pretty well. His Ford. Again, we're making contact. The corner entry is just not our strong suit. Meanwhile, Rusty Wallace is trying to move back up around Stewart. Ken Schrader's going to fall off a little bit. Maybe used up his stuff too early, but we're going to kind of bump him there. Very aggressive racing here at Texas Motor Speedway. Dale Jr.'s trying to get around me, but I don't want to have none of it. Sorry, Ken. Got to get around you, man. Dang it. He's holding me up. Here comes Dale. He's going to try to split us. Dang it, I can't. Yep, he's going to get around me. Darn it. Go. We landed that corner good. We might be able to use the draft from the Budweiser Monte Carlo. Pull us around the Pontiac. Schrader. Come on. Meanwhile, side by side, almost for the lead up there. Rusty definitely looking a lot like what happened at Las Vegas between Bobby Labonte and the Coors Light Dodge of Ganassi's own Sterling Marlin. Meanwhile, Dale Jr. moves into the top 3. Oh my God, our car bottomed out so bad there, guys. I don't know if y'all seen that. I think I seen sparks. I don't know. But it bottomed out so bad. Mark Martin's moving up in here, as well as Jimmy Johnson. Last year, a rookie. This year, well, just one of the regulars. Trying to make a name for himself in the Winston Cup Series. Whoa, cutting the grass a little bit down there. I mean, I'd be okay with a top 5 out of Texas. I really would. I think we just have to just do better than we did last year. I think that's the only way we can. Is just like when we go to these racetracks, just do better. Last year we finished, I think, 10th to 15th here at Texas. We were battling super hard for 14th place. That's what it was. We got around Kevin Harvick for, I think, 14th. But we couldn't get around Tony Stewart, I think, for 13th. But what a year, a year's difference really makes, as he's out front instead of outside the top 10. And Dale Jr. is solid as a rock. He's just cruising. I can't get around him. Much like Dale Jarrett last week at Phoenix, right there in front of you, you can smell him, but you just can't get around him. We gain a little bit in 3 and 4. I think the AI lifts a little bit too much. Car is just, the straight line grip is so bad. So bad, guys. Just land it. There we go. I mean, I'm okay with moving Dale out of the way. I'm not afraid to, rough him up a little bit. just to get the 3rd spot. But I want to hang with these leaders. Ooh, yeah, we were going to run right into them if I didn't check up. Our tires are worn. This setup is a tire wear high setting setup. So this is going to be a little bit of endurance on the Goodyears. Like, shouldn't be too much of a trouble. There we go, underneath. Try to make the move. Kind of scrape the apron a little bit, but we'll get around them, I think. Oh, goodness. Whew. I don't think we cleared him. Nope, he's back around again, but we're going to have the lower lane entry. If we can nail it, nope, we're not going to be able to. Car's going to wash up on old tires. Here comes Martin to capitalize with 2 cats going side by side. Martin underneath me, fellow Roush teammate. Oh my goodness. This is some good racing, guys. I'm not going to lie. This is some fun racing. And this is why I love the old Texas Motor Speedway. It wasn't no gimmicks. No, oh, let's just make one side of the track Kentucky and let's make the other side, you know, Atlanta. It's just stupid. This is why I love the old Texas, man. It's just fast, good stock car racing. Meanwhile, we're coming to take lap 15. I would not be surprised if pit stop started right now, but I want to make sure we're good on gas, guys, because we've lost a race on gas, and we've won a race on gas. Sorry, Martin. That bump there, man, it really jolts your car into the other car around you. It really affects how your whole car, you know, just lands. Oh my goodness, we got a smoker down in turns 3 and 4. It looks like Dale Jarrett, yes, Dale Jarrett in the UPS Ford is out of the race with an engine failure. That's a shame. Oh my God, we almost sped on pit road. We're going to take a big gamble, and we are going to take just 2 tires. Just kidding, no, we're taking 4. We're going to loosen the car up a little bit. I thought about taking the gamble, but we did that. I can't remember if it was on this game last year or last season or it was on 04. I forget which one, I apologize, but I remember I took 2 tires with a decent car, and I gained some spots, but I lost it all back on the old tires, so I'm just going to go with the safe bet. We did loosen the car up a little bit. Probably won't handle as good, but hey, you never know. You never know. Maybe we can carry the throttle a little bit more. Maybe it's going to make us wreck. I don't know. Our pit crew is not the fastest team in the shop. Oh my goodness, if we can get off apron, it'll be a miracle of its own. The car is just very slow getting up to speed. Don't feel confident at all with our pit stop sequence. I think the one's coming in. Nope, he's not. He's just, I guess he's on old tires. I don't know. He just looked slow there. It might have been wise to take a tire pressure adjustment, but maybe this wedge adjustment would actually do, you know, some justice, do a little bit of good for us. I don't know how much ground we lost, guys. I really don't. Elliott Sadler's behind us in the Motorcraft Ford. He's looking to do some damage. There's Jimmy Spencer in the Target Dodge. I mean, the car is extremely loose. Like, I am all over the joystick right now trying to keep this thing on the bottom. There is Ken Schrader's Pontiac on the inside. Is that Rusty ahead of us, or is that Casey Atwood? I think that's Atwood. See if I can get around. Spencer! Oh, sorry. Yep, that didn't go as planned, and Casey Atwood is ahead of us, but he is coming in. We're not going to try to run into him. We're up to 16th spot right now. I think that's Johnson ahead of us in the Lowe's Chevrolet. God, I feel old saying that. Yeah, I wonder if they took the rookie stuff off of them. I think they do. I know in career mode they do. After your your first season, they take the rookie stuff off, and I think they do for the other drivers as well. I'm not sure of that, so don't quote me. I mean, I could be wrong though. They might not. I don't know, because it might be considered part of the paint scheme. They say, oh, you can't alter it, blah blah blah. They might not have allowed those rights to them. Just kidding. They actually do. I just seen it on the bottom there. Jimmy Johnson does have his rookie banners off. Kevin Harvick gets really loose on the apron. We're going to fall in line at 9th spot, which is a very, very big improvement where I was expecting to come out on racetrack. And we still have, what, 12? Coming to 12 laps to go, 13 laps to go around that area. So we might be able to get 8th spot. We might be able to. If we can really just nail this car. I'm practically going full throttle. So we could have lowered the air pressure a little bit more and got a little bit higher acceleration. As you can see, the car's super loose. We could have got a little higher acceleration, and that would have might have helped our corner entry just a tad bit. But nonetheless, our car is practically on rails. We are full throttle almost around this entire track, and I still don't know who's ahead of us. Because it's not Johnson, so it has to be the 30 car of Steve Park. Or not, Jeff Green, oh my god. This is what happens when you play 04 and 03 back-to-back. You get these few drivers that swap rides kind of confused. And this is kind of shades of what happened last year at Texas in the spring. We ran like just flat out qualifying laps, but we just could not make up the ground we needed. And quite honestly, I think the guys behind us are gaining on us, but I can slowly see the yellow on that 30 car. Slowly. I mean, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, but what's bad is that just like last year, my tires are going to give up halfway this run, and I ain't going to be able to go as hard into the corners. And if the AI protected his tires, it's really going to give them an advantage. But I just want to get the top 10. That's what I want. It looks like the 30's fading, but the two cats behind me, which I believe is Kevin Harvick and Sterling Marlin. That would be a great thing to stay ahead of them, but Marlin and Harvick are on rails, and they are ready to pounce. A caution right now would be, it would be just spectacular. But it looks like we're not going to get that that today. I'm using up all my stuff right now, guys. I'm using every inch of these Goodyears, and as you can see, it's still not enough. Sterling Marlin is just got a hot rod. I mean, Ganassi has just built a really good NASCAR team right now. They got a really good program going. These engines are just light out, and this is, you know, what, the 4th year I think Dodge returned to NASCAR. I think they returned in 2001, isn't it? 2001? Yeah, it was the first year of Evernham Motorsports. Or racing, I forget which one it was. And so this is pretty early in the Dodge return. And Ganassi is just doing really well. I mean, Jimmy Spencer had like 3 or 4 poles last season. And he would have had at least 7 if I did not win all my poles. Because he got the front row with me multiple times. Meanwhile, we're right behind Jeff Green in the American Online Monte Carlo. But there goes the Coors Light Dodge, and here comes the Goodwrench Monte Carlo. Yeah, this is not good, guys. This is not good. Teammates side by side. Well, we just need 1 spot though to get the top 10. So if we get around the struggling and fading 30 car, we'll be okay. Marlin is just so fast. You can't compete with him, guys. Oh my goodness! Sorry, Kevin Harvick. And that's what happens when you sail it on in there. Okay, well, that's not good. Sorry to Jimmy Spencer and sorry to Kevin Harvick. Both times entering the corner, I just get into them. We're not going to catch Marlin, though. I really don't think so. I think he was being a little bit of a Chester cat and saved his stuff. And he'll come away with a solid top 10. And once again, we're going to finish right behind him, just like last week at Phoenix. I'm saying this guy is impossible. Like you practically have to wreck him to pretty much have a shot at the championship, much less anything else. But if we can hold on to this top 10, I would say this is a very, very good a good day for Roush and definitely for our team, the 99 Sitco team. Car got really loose there. Next week is at Bristol. I don't know how our car is going to do there. I remember last year we were having a good top 10 run in the night race, and we ran out of gas. We had to go pit, so definitely we're gonna try to try to just save as much gas. You know, make sure we stay out an extra lap or two, whatever's needed to be able to finish it. So that's what's really good about recording your races, is that if you ever need reference, just go back and watch it. You know, it's like how a quarterback will go, you know, on Monday after the game, he'll watch film from, you know, other people's games, his own game, you know, games from the past, you know, years if you're facing against an opponent you usually don't face against, etc. You can learn some things and learn what, you know, helps you lose or helps you win. Anyways, 2 laps to go here at Fort Worth. I don't even know who's out front. We'll get a status update on the back straightaway because we're in the corner right now, and there's a bug in this game. If you hit the start button, it will send you in the wall. Very low on fuel. Oh no. Rusty Wallace is looking like he's going to get a victory. Oh god, guys. We cannot afford to run out of gas. I'm going to block Johnson. I'm going to block Johnson. I'm going to block Johnson as much as I can. I'm trying to save gas. We won't run out until it says very low on fuel. That's the last notification you get before the engine is dry. You haven't seen it yet, so I say we're good to go. Johnson trying everything he's got. Nearly sends it into the fence. That's the notification right there. Stand on it. Try to block. We're going to come home 9th at Texas, and it looks like Rusty Wallace is going to get a victory. Yes, Rusty Wallace brings home the Miller Lite Ford. I said Dodge earlier, and I apologize for any of you Penske guys out there. I apologize. I get them mixed up because on 04, they're in Dodges, and on 03, they're in Fords. Of course, NASCAR 03 and 04, not the actual years. In 03, they switched back to Dodge, or switched to Dodge. Anywho, wow. So Rusty Wallace wins. Jimmy Johnson battles hard, gets a top 10. Kevin Harvick, you know, we got a little bit of a bump with him. Accidentally moved him out of the top 10, unfortunately. Jeff Green faded last in that final run. Last bit of it, he started fading pretty well. But Tony Stewart, hats off to him, and hats off to Dale Jr. Matt Kenseth getting back-to-back top 5s. Sterling Marlin digging, guys. Going out there and getting a decent points day, you know. He might lose 10 points here, but he gains 50 points on you next week. You know, that's the type of driver he is. You know, a savvy veteran going out here and doing what he's got to do. But Tony Stewart's going to get the most laps led, but Rusty Wallace falls 1 lap short of that. But he gets the victory. He gets the big check. He wins at Texas. Mark Martin comes home 2nd, and we come home 9th. So another top 10, which is exactly what we need. We're losing points against Marlin, but we can't do anything about that, guys. You know, we just got to go out there and just do what we had to do. The way I look at it is we finished 14th in this race last year. We finished 9th. That's good. That is good. We finished Rockingham this year. We didn't finish Rockingham last year. That's the kind of finishes we need if we want to win, you know, a championship. We struggled at Daytona, though. I will admit, we gave up 1 and the 500. That's part of it. Anywho, that's going to conclude today's video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, smash that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great one. And Diecast Buffet, signing off.